Hey everybody, it's Fat Frog. Welcome to the live stream. We're on here at Ragnarok playing some PvE, Ark Survival Evolved. And we've got a lot of work to do today. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do some breeding. We're going to do, let's see, we're going to do a organic polymer run. We're going to do some taming as well. First, we're going to get some meat, so we're going to have something to do so we can feed our babies when we get them. So thanks everybody for stopping out today. Let's actually close that out. There we go. And let's head down this way. So we're gonna grab just some raw meat and some fish, if there's any fish available down by the ocean here. Looks like we're doing pretty good. And Sunday we are going to be spawning in some bosses so we can get our dino some XP, but mostly just actually for fun. I've burned up all my stamina already. So, also by the way, we are streaming over at the same time on Twitch. If you prefer to watch over there, there should be a link in the Hey, what's up? Yeah, I do have a cool looking Giga. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you stopping by. Let's grab this guy. I would like to get some different looking mutations and stuff with Gigas, but I think this is probably going to be kind of our endpoint Giga as far as what it's going to look like. So let's head up this way. Looks like we're almost full on weight anyway. I'm gonna steal some of this raw fish. I don't want you to eat all my raw fish, buddy. There we go. Just leave it like that for now. So I think when we get some organic polymer, we're gonna run up to the ice cave and go up there and kill some of those ice worms for organic poly. What else? We get a lot of other stuff from those guys too. I don't think I'm gonna go for the ice queen. I think I'll probably just ignore that, but hello Mosh Chops. Get in my belly. Hey, I'm glad you like the content. I like making it. Appreciate that. Doing the live streams. I am restarting my Genesis Part 2 series. So episode 6 is going to come out tomorrow. We're going to do one of those premiere things where viewers can watch it and do live comments and stuff like that for I think it's about a 35-minute long video, so that's how long you're able to comment, and I'll be commenting along with it as well. So we got our S Plus Nanny. Let's load her up on regular raw meat here as much as we can get in here, which let's put some of this fish meat in here too, actually. Let's just top it off. Dump this. Bro, could you do a guide on all the caves, please? I think I'm actually going to do that as they kind of get re-released for Ark Survival Ascended. Here's a dead thing. What is that? It's a Pteranodon. Come on. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the caves. So for most of the maps, I have the locations. I have how-tos as far as like where the locations of the caves are, but I don't have any spoilers on like how to get through the caves unless they're like, extremely short. And here's, just walk the equivalent of a couple hundred feet, and then there you go. So let's get this in here. Oh man, I kind of wasted a bunch here in the industrial grill. Let's grab the rest of the raw meat from the Giga and get that cooking. Grab a couple of these and put it in here to feed our otter friends. But yeah, I think I will get around to doing probably how-to of each of the, the more complicated caves for each of the maps as they're sort of re-released. Just in case they actually redo the caves. They might redo some of them. There's always that option. Okay, so we're going to go with that. And now let's head over and hatch some eggs out. I I think when we do the actual boss fight on this map, we're going to do probably the tech T-Rexes and the Uties. So I think we're going to start hatching out with those guys. So let's look at our Uties, and I haven't really been paying attention to this for quite some time, so I'm not sure. You know, I don't think I'm going to worry too much about mutations and stuff anymore. I think it's kind of too late in the game for this particular map. So I think we're just going to hatch out what we've got. I'll just take a look and see if there's anything particularly garbage. So 219, 223, 223. So maybe that's 219 we won't hatch out. Let's see what it's got for health. 29 versus 29. So it's all got 29, and melee's 27, I think, for the rest of those. So this one just must be a little low somewhere else. But I think, yeah, let's just hatch out 2 through 4 and get those guys going. And we will crack this one because we're not going to need that many Uties. This is more than we're going to need, I think. But we should have extras. There we go. All right. So let's get you guys to follow me off this way. And we'll store you guys over here, and then we'll start hatching out some Rexes. How often do you stream on YouTube? I am trying to do about twice a week. So I'm trying to do every Sunday for sure, and then fill in as I can there. So I know this coming Sunday, so what, 3 days from now or whatever, I will be streaming. The following Sunday I will not. Got some family stuff to do. And then, but otherwise I'm going to try to do basically every Sunday that I can. I like streaming on Fridays. Sounds like another pteranodon just bit the dust. What are you doing over here? Okay, so these guys are not following me, and they are eating, right? Because the nanny's feeding them. Excellent. All right, so let's see what we got going on here for these Rexes. All right, so 275, a bunch of 275 females, 277. We got some 277s. Are they worth anything? I mean, anything different? Okay, so this one's got 42 health and 39 points into melee. 42 and 39. So it looks like they're all about the same. 42 and 39. So we're going to crack number 4 here. I think. We're trying to keep the bloodline semi-good. So we will get rid of the ones that are for sure not as good. But let's hatch out the rest of these. So I would like, probably when I go into the boss arena, to have 18 Rexes and 2 Uties. So I'm not sure where we're going to be as far as numbers go. I probably have enough. Hello, guys. Of maybe the sort of the lesser Rexes, if you will, in the fridge, but I want to make sure that I have as many as possible here. Nope, not you. And yeah, let's just wander off this way with these Rexes. Yes, rest in peace, Pteranodon. Get these guys over here. If I turn this off, they kind of have kind of cool blue heads as far as tech Rexes go. I like these guys. There we go. So let's get the rest of you imprinted here. Oh, I gotta turn my HUD back on. There we go. That makes life a lot easier. All right. So we got, see if I can get another one over here. There we go. All right, guys, let's go up this way. And I'm thinking maybe I'll hatch out some gigas and stuff too, because we're gonna just have some fun with some of these guys with some boss fights on Sunday. Good morning, Michael. How are you doing today? Okay. Okay, we got one more to imprint here. We probably have some in the hatchery over there too, so We got to check that out. D. Let's go this way. So this will be a good start for some boss fight Rexes. I kind of like to add more mutations and stuff, but like I said, it's just getting kind of towards end game. Michael, you're avoiding work again? I hear that. So are you imprinted and just stuck? Looks like it. Let's cryo you out of there, my friend. So these guys will definitely be ready for Sunday, but they won't have many levels in them. So as soon as they become adults, I really should cryopod these guys so they can get some passive XP and be in a little bit better shape for Sunday, because Sunday's coming real quick. All right, what else do we have? Oh, we have a couple more to hatch out here. So let's hatch that guy and that guy. Hello. Oh, looks like we had some twins in here somewhere. That's cool. But yeah, we're putting together our Genesis series again, so that's going to be a thing. Did I unfollow you? No, they're following still. Let's go over this way. So I had some feedback on stream, and then I was kind of making excuses, and I'm like, hey, these are some pretty lame excuses. I think I should just finish that series before the end. Yeah, you do get some color mutations on the tech dinos. Pretty sure. I think these guys are all pretty much the same now. But yeah, pretty sure you do get some mutations on there. And what do we have in here? So we got a bunch of car eggs. We got 1 giga egg. We got another UD. So let's do that. Let's hatch out. Should we hatch out the car eggs too? Yeah, we'll do the Rexes for sure. And the thing with between the Rexes and the Gigas is I have good Giga saddles. And I have nothing but primitive car saddles. And so I don't know how good those guys are going to be. If I'm hatching out all these baby carnivores, though, I better get some more meat. So, all right, unfollow just in case anybody's following. And then we're just going to make another real quick run for some raw meat. Maybe 2 on body. Oh, let's see. Body, face, and lights in the eyes and on the legs for mutations for the Rex colors. Okay, Tech Rex colors. That sounds right. Sounds right to me. I don't have any cool colors. I have some really cool colored T-Rexes that I got mutations on, but I didn't really know what I was doing with mutations, so they're not super great Rexes. They're good, but they're not anywhere near as good as those Tech Rexes, so those won't be coming into the boss fights. But I'm planning on doing, depending on how it goes and how these guys, how my dinos hold up, we're probably going to do most. That's a cool colored Megalodon, or it was anyway. But anyway, I think we're going to do probably most of the boss fights. I want to do all the Titans. We're not going to do the Manticore and the because we're spawning these in. We're not going to do the Manticore and the Dragon because those are the official bosses of this map, and we're going to legit do those. So I'm going to exclude those, but we'll do some of that. Do you have any mods installed? Yeah, we have 2 mods on this server, and that is Awesome Spyglass, which is pretty awesome, and then we have S+. So we got old Structures Plus here, which is great. I love Structures Plus. I'm guessing they'll have a version of it for Ark Survival Ascended. So how do we do with meat collection here? That's pretty good. All right. So let's stop off here. We'll top off the nanny. okay. Do I have bad YouTube again? That kind of sucks if that's true. Sorry if the frame rate's dropping. Let's see. Hold on a sec. Echo there. We got rid of that. Okay. Back to work here. So, there we go. Oh, Michael, I didn't see you on Twitch. Sorry about that. I'm just staring at the one thing here. Can I have a transfer, please? Oh, that's the problem. Maybe. There we go. Okay. There we are. Fix this a little bit. That should be good. All right. Good deal. I think. All right. Got a little confused there for a second. Too many windows open. So, all right. We already used 7 stacks of meat on this guy with the nanny here. That's quite a lot. But let's get this going over here. Let's see. What's the stam on the Giga that I'm using? Let me just get out of zip over here, and then I will take a look at it. Stam on Giga is not great, but they are actually a lot faster than they look. Stamina on here is only 406. So Gigas kind of stink. I don't know how bad these Gigas are. Obviously, not great. Let's do that. All right, let's transfer. Let's do the raw meat here. No, I want to transfer. Sorry. Nope, not drop. No, that's not. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Raw meat. Let's get the raw meat from the Giga. And the raw fish meat. Oh, one of the other Gigas had it in there too. There we go. All right. So we are in pretty good shape that way. We're going to need some more later. Let's pull, we had some prime meat though, so we'll get that over here. I don't remember what we killed that gave us prime. Probably a stego or something, I suppose. And let's take this cooked meat out of here. There we go. And then we'll get that over here as well. And something, do I have? I do still have some preserving salt in there, so that's good. And we'll do that. And then what are we at for vegetables? Oh, we don't, nothing. Yeah, okay. Got some fruit in here for our herbivores, so we're in pretty good shape that way. Not going to be breeding any herbivores today, so that's good. All right, so I feel better now that I've got some more food lined up, because I have had it where we've had babies starve to death on a number of occasions. Try to avoid that today, for sure. Okay, so now let's hatch out this group of stuff, because they should be all set to go. Then after this, I think we're going to do an organic polymer run. There we go. Oops. Hit cancel there. Oh, that's okay. And then I just got to get this Rex here. All right. So there we go. All right. Let's get you guys just a little bit away from there, if possible. They're following me. Good. Good deal. Do you have any other social media? I want to follow you there as well. I do have a Twitter account. I guess it's X now. I don't do a whole lot on there. I guess I'll get you out of here with a cryopod. You're certainly welcome to follow. I'm trying to do a little bit more over there, but I am on Twitch. So if you do have a Twitch account, you can follow me over there. There should be a link in the description. Follow over there would help me out. Okay, let's get this guy out of here. Thanks for the... Yeah, it is a nice griffin. I think it's because it's another event griffin. I don't remember which event that was. I think it was the spring one. All right, let's pick these up. Okay, so that's pretty good. We're gonna head over and to the ice cave then to get Where's our nanny? There's our nanny. Nice cave to get some polymer, so I have it to repair stuff and build stuff, because I might need to do that for boss fights. The ghillie armor that I'm wearing right now is pretty low on health as well, but I'm going to need a couple of other things before I go over there. Let's switch out this Dimorphodon that I have for an otter. Where is my other otter? I had a good otter around here somewhere. Oh, I got Archaeopteryx over here. Crust. Okay, we'll just take unlabeled otter here. And let's grab it some food right away. So grab it a stack of fish meat, because that's the kind of thing that it needs. So there you go, buddy. You got 49 points. So we're going to go on the melee for you. As I understand, otters should keep you warmer with the melee. There we go. Okay, so you should be good. Get you in this cryopod. No, I don't need you in cryopod, sorry. I need to pick you up. There we go. This one we're going to need, okay, so we're going to need this guy. We're going to bring Slasher along with us. Put one into melee there for Slasher. You will get a cryopod. How much do cryopods weigh? That's one thing I got to look at too, because I want to see if I want to have as much weight as possible. I guess they weigh a bit, so let's throw them in the cryo fridge, huh? They can charge up too. All right, let's head up here. Drop off the rest of these cryopods. Gives me something to do. Oh, this one's full. That fridge is full. What about this one? This one's got plenty of extra space. Let's bring one extra one for the hell of it. There we go. And then we can put away a crossbow and some of these arrows and stuff too, but we will need our shotgun, some shotgun ammo. That's going to be helpful. Can't help but pet my Lystros, man. Let's see. It's probably over here. Okay. And then you can go away as well because you're heavy. All right. So do I have a shotgun in here? I should. There's my shotgun. And I need some shotgun shells, but I'm not seeing that. Gigas or car cars, is that the question? For me, it kind of depends upon the saddle that I have and the use for it. So if I just want to go slashing around with stuff and I'm not expecting to get too badly bloodied, I think car is the way to go for me. But if I have a long, protracted fight, like with the boss or something, I want a Giga because the Gigas that I have are a little tougher, and also I've got good saddles for them. What did I do with my shotgun ammo? Don't know. I should have some extra here, I think. Let's look that up. Yeah, we got enough. And then I think I want to convert this into hot because we're going to be going in a cold spot. So we got to refill that canteen now. It took me a long time to realize that the tech canteen would be as cool as it is. Being that hot and cold thing is really awesome. Okay, so we're going to put this away. I think we should be just fine. We just need to get over there and get some organic poly. I think we'll be warm enough with the flak armor that I have. Spoiled meat here. Let's get rid of that. Ooh, I just dropped a good shotgun. Didn't want to do that. Where is that thing? Shotgun. Picked up extended shotgun. Yeah, I don't want to just throw that on the ground. All right. I don't like the way sometimes these things reorganize themselves. I am going to grab some fur armor just in case because I don't want to come back if I'm too cold. So we should have some fur armor in here. Probably just I don't have a lot. Grab a couple pieces of that. That'll definitely keep me warm. I'm not going to wear it unless I need it, but at least I'll have it back in the cook over here. Okay. And then I think I'm just going to put on flak armor right away. There we go. Flak armor's in pretty good shape. Don't really need to do that. Bro, I didn't know otters ate fish meat and my otter died. Yeah. They're tough to keep alive sometimes because they only eat fish meat. And then the other thing about fish meat in I was going to say, oh yeah, the other thing about fish meat is it's like if you put it in a trough, all the carnivores, you know, the regular meat eaters will eat the fish meat before they eat the regular meat. So the fish meat goes away pretty quickly. It also doesn't fill up the food levels as much, so you go through it faster. So it can be hard to keep those fish eaters alive, especially otters. They seem to go through a lot of food quickly. One of the drawbacks to them. So if you're not going to pay close attention, it's good to keep those guys in cryopods. All right. So I'm looking forward to getting to do. I'm looking forward to spawning in the bosses for fun on Sunday. Hopefully that should be. Hopefully that should be fun to watch as well. I kind of think we probably won't. I'm not sure if we're going to do the King Titan. Because I don't want to lose everybody. We're just going to have to see how it goes. We may have to be using a big combination of guys anyway, just because of healing issues. But really want to level up my Tech Rexes and get those guys in a good place. All right. Let's zip down into here then. Okay, so I'm not going to stop and look at the loot crates just yet. Actually, why don't I? We'll stop, we'll get the loot crates. Then we can just leave the loot on this guy here. Drop that off right away. Don't need a club blueprint, I don't think. That's not doing me so much good. I can't remember if it was on single player, but you used to be able to like basically just come in and out of the ice cave and then these loot crates would respawn. I don't think that happens on a server, but on single player it used to, so you could just spam the hell out of loot crate farming on this map. These loot crates are pretty darn good. They're not red drops, but they are very good. Most of the stuff, honestly, at this point is going into... Ooh, can I get up here? Oh, I missed. Okay, I may have screwed myself just a little bit here. Let's see here. I need a jetpack. Need a tech suit. Alright, here we go. That's it. Alright. I think we got 2 more crates to grab. One down here by the penguins. What's the max creature level setting? So for this map, for wild creatures, it's 150. Then I forget. If you get a perfect tame, what like wild creature you could end up being. Depends upon the mutations and stuff like that, but I forget what those actual numbers would be, but I don't have them set up in any weird way as far as like the max level on tame creatures. So it's pretty standard, whatever that is. Okay, so that was the last crate that we got. Let's get down here. Been a little while since I've done this, so let's drop off. We can just drop that, drop that, drop that, drop that. Grind that one. That'll get ground, and that'll get ground. Okay. Alright, doesn't look like I'm going to need fur armor. It's going to get colder in the actual cave, but shouldn't be that much colder. Could have brought some soup or stew also. That would have helped quite a bit. So let's get over this way. Excuse me, bears. Looks like the bears are not bothered by me. Boss is available. I don't really want to do a boss. The minor... let's get down here. There we go. Now we should be able to get through here. Sometimes you gotta shimmy back and forth a bit. There we go. Alright, let's just get ourselves in position here. Let me see if I can gamma up a little bit. That's nicer. Alright, so basically... I forgot about this guy. This poor guy frozen in place. Missing, seems to be head and parts of his limbs. That's ominous, right? Oh shoot, I did not want to do this. Am I stuck in here now? I think so. I mean, it's not a big deal. We'll just try not to take fall damage, basically. It's going down here anyway. There we go. There we go. Alright, now we should be in good shape. Alright. Bears also work really good for this cave. You can get yourself a bear in here. I would assume like a baryonyx or something like that would also fit. Oh, here we go. These guys are the problem. Otter's getting in there, getting some hits in. So I didn't get any polymer with that. Why did I get so much prime meat? That's ridiculous. So we'll just leave that for right now. I thought we got organic polymer from these guys. It's not like I come down here weekly to get organic polymer. All right, anybody in the neighborhood? Okay, it looks safe. Might as well get the loot crates that are over this way as well. There we got a nice red one. Ugh, we didn't get anything good out of it. I'm just going to drop that. And then I'm not going to bring all this crystal home with me. There we go. Alright, slasher. We got another... Oh! There we go. There we got 38 organic polymer. So I'm gonna move that over there and drop that prime meat again. This is a more fun way of getting organic polymer than clubbing poor little penguins. Another good idea, probably another better idea for organic polymer than penguins on this map also would be getting it from mantises. That crap's not any good to me. I'm hoping we get more than 38, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need more than 38. I wish I had come the other way first, because I'm probably going to get turned around and have a hard time getting out of here. So I didn't get any organic polymer from that one either. Interesting. Get rid of the prime once more. Drop all that. Let's see. Drop all this stuff. I'm gonna have to drop these deathworm horns too, just because they're so heavy. Probably gonna have to drop black pearls as well. My max level setting is 150. I'm kind of getting bored, and I think I'm going to move to 450. Well, that'll be a big change. That's for sure. Okay. Did I just come this way? Yes, I did just come from this way. Okay. So we just went right. Now we're going to go left. Hopefully find our way out of here. Okay, there's another loot crate. Ugh. Yeah, we're just going to drop that carbon Emmy saddle too. I should have brought, because I didn't bring a hatchet or anything. That might be better to collect the corpse that way. Oh, also, one reason you might not be getting organic polymers because of this guy, but he's not picking that up either. Okay. Thought maybe he was getting the organic poly. Actually, let's pick him up before he gets killed. Oh, I heard a thunderstorm. Guess I gotta... Well, this is obnoxious. Now I've done it. There we go. Let's get on here for a little protection. I don't need this raw meat. There we go. Okay. Now I can't remember. I think I'm still... Oh! Pointed in the right direction. Alright, so we're gonna kill that. Let's see if we harvest it with the pick if we get anything. No, the pick isn't the right thing to be harvesting polymer with anyway. Okay, we got more polymer though. Okay. I'm just gonna drop meat because I don't need any meat over here. There we go. Cool. Alright, so let's continue on this way. Alright, I can't remember which way is the way to go. I believe it's to the left is the way out. We were just making a quick little run through here anyway. That was the plan. I think this will actually get me out of here if I remember right. Oh, here we go. Going back to what you were saying before about level 450 dinos, if that's the wild and you were taming 150, you're definitely going to have a little bit harder of a time. I was waiting for that. A little bit harder of a time for yourself with that because your tame dinos aren't going to be the greatest, but that'll give you probably that challenge you're looking for. But I get what you're saying though too. There we go. Alright. So this should be the way out. Because like on this map for me, my tames are pretty much, as long as I don't totally mess it up or totally get arced, pretty much guaranteed to not die while riding on a dino. With the exception of like bombing the Wyvern Trench or something like that. Let's grab this. Do I hear one? Oh. Because I got some pretty powerful dinos and then I got really good saddles from being on the server almost 5 years. Speaking of which, this guy looks like a different color. I don't think it is. There we go. What did he leave in the bag? Oh, organic poly. Anyway, speaking of which, I think October 13th is the 5-year anniversary of my server here, or at least this game that I've been playing. My Ragnarok map. I guess it's a 5-year of this Ragnarok map that I've been playing on because I started as single player and moved it over to a server at some point. There he goes. Alright, so let's drop this meat again. Interesting that the organic poly is ending up in a bag. Okay, so I think should be getting close to where we got a cryopod, you buddy. Oop. Get him. So I think for that 5-year sort of anniversary, I think we're going to do... Oh, little recap of my time here on the map. Let's drop the keratin. Drop all that. And then we'll drop the meat again. Probably got enough organic polymer now to do what I need to do. Okay. All right. So I think we made it about as far as we want to on this cave. I'm guessing I'm not going to be able to move very fast, or if at all, with those black pearls. Maybe I could take half of them with me. That would be good. Good. Yeah, let me just double check, make sure there's nothing. Yeah. Don't need an angler gel. And I think that's the right way. Let's grab that shotgun in case these bears give me a hard time. Yeah, I'm kind of slow. We can check the otter as well. What else do we got here? Let's get rid of the prime. Since we're having all those babies raising up, we could probably use the regular raw meat if we can carry it. Oh, I did it again. Come on, buddy. Get out of that pile. There we go. And there's our way out. Excellent. Let's drop down here and sneak out this way. Come on, get through. There we go. Boss is available. We're skipping the boss today. Hopefully skipping these bears as well. See you later, bears. Yep. Cool. So that's plenty of organic polymer for what we need. There's something else I want to check on. I know my organic polymer is spoiling, but I think we got enough of it. I'm not that concerned. Also curious to see if these crates have spawned back in. They have not. God, how do you remember all these caves and their routes? I have done them a lot. I have also spent embarrassingly large amount of time. I think we're too slow. I think we got to drop this stuff off before, but we'll go check out what I want to check out afterwards. I spent an embarrassing long time lost in that cave. And the other one that's on this map here, the lava cave, is also a real pain in the butt. So I should do a how-to on that one. I do have a ice cave video on this one, but it's not a very good how-to as far as like directions go. If you follow closely, you'll be fine, but it could be better. That's the other thing that's nice about redoing some of the stuff for Ark Survival Ascended. Will be making some better how-to videos. Especially, I've been doing this now for 6 years, and those early how-to videos could definitely need a little TLC. All right, we're gonna head back here. That is a beat up RG down there. Wonder what you got in a fight with. Looks like you survived though. But we're also gonna keep our eyes out for some of the things that we've got to tame. I lost my list, but I just don't have it in front of me actually. But I know we need Tempejaras, Quetzals, and some other stuff. Should go grab that list. A whole lot of things, because we are, if you're new to watching this map, we are doing a Noah's Ark thing. So we're trying to tame 2 of each dino on the map at a pretty high level. Some of the stuff I think that's left over is going to be pretty difficult, and I think we're just going to kind of get what we get. So like off screen, off stream rather, I tamed a Hesperornis because it's kind of a real tedious tame. And it was like a level 95 or something like that. And I think it took about 25 minutes. And I do have 3x taming rate on here. So, yeah, that would be a long while. All right. So let's get over here. I didn't even need to break into my tech canteen on that trip. Let's pull enough, because we can pull resources to repair this stuff. Yeah, let's repair all this ghillie suit armor stuff. Here. Right, there we go. Contains, there we are. I want to make sure that that's ready to roll. Oh, wow. That used up all my organic polymer. All of it. Plus, I had a little bit in the fridge, so it sucked that up too. That kind of stinks. Thought I would have more than that. Well, maybe we will have to make a little trip out to the desert and eat some mantises. Oh no, I want to go over to the Wyvern Cave for something. So I think what we'll do is we'll grab... Oh, yeah, we are out of organic polymer altogether, it looks like. So let's put this away and drop off this stuff in the grinder here. And then I don't really need this keratin at all. So let's drop that. Where's this guy? Drop him off. I don't think we're gonna... Well, we'll bring you along. What the heck? Oh, but I do need to put fish meat in here. There we go. So let's grab this guy. Gotta do a little maintenance around here. Oh, the other thing that's weighing me down is these black pearls. Drop those off. Those are super heavy. 98 weight on those. How much health does my Thyla have? I'll let you know in a second here, because we're going to just take it back out of its cryopod. There we go. So Slasher here has 10,915 health. Has a saddle with 97 armor, so an Ascendant saddle, so that's pretty good. Melee damage on this guy is 658. So decent little guy there. And so chainsaw we want... That's going to help us get that mantis. Must be in the next vault over here. Chainsaw. Grab this one. And excuse me, Lystro. And grab a little bit of gasoline. Don't need too much. And then let's get some of that weight. Yeah, let's just get some of that weight off the cook over here. And grind, put this stuff in the grinder. We'll grind it at another time. I'll grab this out of here too. Those tributes, put those away. And then we can check on our babies before we go. Tributes go in here. There we go. I'm not even sure what we're all going to need for the legit boss fights that we're going to do. Probably in a week or two, we'll do the actual legit boss fights, depending upon how things go. Let's grab Poison Wyvern just for a change here. And check these guys out. They're looking good. So our breeding rates are turned up quite a bit, but I don't remember what they are. So our Rexes are about 15%. This gig is at 4.2, so that's acceptable. Let's see how their food situation is. They're going through it pretty quick, but they're gonna switch over. The Rexes are gonna switch over to feeding trough in a few minutes, probably. So we're just gonna leave everybody over there for right now. Okay. Let's just make sure I got everything I need. Probably switch the canteen to cold. It'll be fine though. Yep, chainsaw, gasoline. So last night I spawned in the Forest Titan in the Wyvern Trench just to see if it would stick around. I'm guessing it would have despawned, but we'll find out. I'm kind of curious just too, because I think I'm going to open the server up to the public in a couple of days, or at least post what it is. And I want to have a couple of fun things roaming about the map if possible. I'm not going to work. What is with this game crashing on me? Strange. All right. Yeah, I gotta wait for myself to go away. Okay. Because the server thinks I'm still there, so I just have to wait a moment. Sorry about that, guys. But, yeah, hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks again for coming along. Yeah. Let's just get this thing loaded back in here. Can we join? Yep, now we can join. Maybe, I think what I'll do after this stream is I'll restart the server and see if that helps make it a little bit more stable. Pretty annoying that it's been crashing. I hadn't had any problems with that. Am I falling down? Okay, this is an issue. Where's my wyvern? Wyvern. I'm glad it's not like the old days where you just sort of fall out of the sky and die. Oh, there he is. There we are. Now I'm too hot. All right, let's see if I can get on board here. Whoop, come back. There we go. All right, we're gonna switch over to ghillie suit then. That should keep me alive. There we go. Love this game, but random crashes at random times sucks big time, for sure. How to get black pearls on the center map? The only way you can get black pearls on the center map is from killing creatures that drop them. So that would be like trilobites, Tusos, Eurypterids. Eurypterids are your best bet. So there's no, like in some of the later maps, there's, you know, black pearls you can just pick up off the ground, like you can silica pearls, but you can't do that on the center map. So that's the only way to get them is to kill those creatures that drop those items. Unfortunately, most maps I have that have the black pearl options, or you know, like where you can just pick them up, I do have like how-to videos where to find those. So like Ragnarok has that. Actually they have a pretty decent amount of black pearls that you can just pick up. So Ragnarok does have that. Lost Island, Fjordor. Those maps have black pearls. They're just easy to pick up. Relatively speaking, they usually put the black pearls in some very dangerous places. But the island and the center map do not. And I don't think Scorch doesn't. I'm trying to think of other maps. Aberration I'm not sure about. Extinction doesn't. I don't know if any of the official the official story maps do. All right, let's grab some stamina and some food for this guy. Let's eat this Carno. I'm on a new save, level 63. I got a Spino saddle blueprint. I spotted a level 140 female Spino and a level 135 Rex with 900 health. Which one should I tame? Which map are you on? I tend to prefer Rexes over Spinos, but I'm not sure why exactly, to be honest here. Should have looked at your weight before I left. I don't need all this stupid cloth armor, even if it is good. Oh, you already had a chainsaw and everything. Alright, so we're gonna go... Well, let's go up to the Wyvern Trench and see if that Forest Titan is there. Let's turn on this thing. So there's our mantises. Well, we might as well eat these mantises, I guess, right? It's probably only going to take a couple. Hey, you ate your friend. Okay, so let's put our chainsaw in our hotbar here. Let's load it up. Yeah, there's 349 organic polymer. Oh, come on, buddy. Here, I'm just gonna make you land, I hope. Come on. Ugh. Land, you dork. Anytime that you bring a wyvern out, it's a good idea to bring a whip. Okay, now I'm going to have to drink this super hot water, which is not great. I guess it's not too bad. Did I bring a whip? Sometimes I leave a whip here in the inventory. So yeah, I think we got more organic polymer from that one mantis than we got from all of those ice worms. Alright, let's kill this dude. There we go. Hopefully, no, you're gonna eat that corpse, aren't you? Maybe not. You'll get lucky. Get him. A tough little booger. There we go. Oh, corpse is gone. Did you eat it? You did eat it. Alright. What's my weight like? So let's put that organic polymer in here. We gotta get that over here. Let's drop this stuff. There we go. So how are we doing? We're doing pretty good on weight, man. Alright, let's head up to the Wyvern Trench again. Unless we're stopped by any more of these crazy guys. But now I should have enough organic polymer to do what I want to, which is basically repair this ghillie armor, repair my scuba gear and whatnot. Alright. Let's see what's happening over here. Got some wyverns. Yeah, I think the Forest Titan is gone. Yep, looks like the Forest Titan despawned. I spawned it in yesterday just to see if it would hang around. Oh, that is a super cool looking wyvern. Holy cow. Where did it go? I thought I saw a super cool looking one. They look pretty standard, the ones I'm seeing right now. That one's really bloody. Ouch. It's no good. Took some pretty heavy damage there. Got a couple of guys after me. We'll get rid of them. We'll lose them over here. All right. I wonder if these things died or were eaten. Looks like we lost everybody, but we gotta stop and get some stamina anyway. Okay, so I got some scuba gear here, but it's in pretty good shape. Most of it anyway. Man, I got a whole nother set of flak armor and whatnot. All right. Let's just grab a little bit more organic polymer and head back to base. I don't know, probably shouldn't. Let's get a little bit further away from the trench. I guess Ark is closing its official servers today. I thought it was tomorrow, but whether it's today or tomorrow, I guess doesn't matter a whole lot. But yeah, it's closing its official servers, so you'll have to, in the future, you'll have to play either single player or you'll have to play, you know, on a unofficial server somewhere like this one. I wonder what percentage of Ark players play single player. Anybody know? Is that information out there? Yeah, that is plenty of organic polymer. I think we can head back. But that's a real bummer. What is growing inside this skeleton, this chest cavity here? Is that rare flowers? Oh, it is rare flowers. Never noticed that before. You're on the island. Oh, okay. Well, if you're going to do boss fights on, and you're on the island, the Spinos have an advantage in the Broodmother arena because there's water in the Broodmother and Spinos get that water buff. So that would be one reason to do Spinos over Rexes a little bit. If you're going to do the Overseer and the Tech Cave, I think Rexes might be better to get through there. I'm not sure. But you were saying you had a Spino blueprint, a saddle blueprint. And it can be very difficult to find a Rex blueprint at all on any map, really. But the island's very difficult. I can't remember. I think I finally found one on the island when I did my playthrough series on that one. I don't think it wasn't super great, but it was better than a primitive. So I definitely made use of that. I don't think I ever found any Yeti or Yudi saddle blueprints at all. I can't believe I've had this wyvern for like 5 years now almost. Knock on wood, I haven't gotten it killed yet. But one thing we got to tame is an onyx. And I got to keep an eye out for Quetzals. I believe I need a male Quetzal. Trying to remember where I did with my list of creatures that I need. Maybe we'll go for that in a minute. Right now, we're going to get this polymer back. We're going to do those repairs and then check our babies. I think we probably have some more eggs to hatch out and some more meat to distribute. Yeah, so anybody out there play unofficial mostly? I'm just kind of curious if how you're feeling about the closure of official servers. I basically never played official servers other than to just sort of like look around. But I know some people have been playing on the same server for many years. And it's gonna be a bummer for them, whether they're playing player versus environment or player versus player. You know, and there's a lot to it I think people don't realize. You know, you do get a little bit of attached to your dinos and your bases, but also there's that community that's out there playing on those servers. And, you know, hopefully a lot of that community will eventually transfer if people do upgrade Ark Survival Evolved to Ark Survival Ascended. But certainly not a guarantee. Pixel Cat, you or Pixie Cat, you play on private servers. Yeah, so I usually play single player or on this one server here, which is my private one. But most of it, I guess most of my Ark time's on single player. Might be pretty well split actually between single player and this particular server. By the way, thanks for the comment, hanging out and watching the stream. Appreciate it. Okay. And once again, I am streaming over on Twitch if you prefer to be over there. And also if you want to give me a follow over there, appreciate that. Should be a link in the description to my Twitch page. All right, so let's get this guy down here. Do those couple of quick repairs and get the rest of this organic poly in the fridge. So we'll have it for another time. Turn that off. Let's get over here. And we do have the S Plus mod here, so we can just pull these resources. So, very handy to be able to do that. I hope they build in some of those sort of creature comforts into the base game of Ark Survival Ascended. And when I start playing that, I am just going to start just a regular... I think I'll just start like an official game. Probably be on, or you know, like with default settings. That's what I meant. Grab this stuff out of here. And no mods, just to kind of have the pure experience, I guess. Drop that meat off over here. There we go. Did I put my organic polymer in here? Did we get that far? Or did I use it all up? I might have used it all. Oh, no, I put it in here. Silly me. Okay, so let's repair some of this stuff so we have it for next time. What else do we need? This guy here. Hopefully, oh, let's get this. Hopefully I'm not using, oh, I think I'm using my regular polymer. Damn it. What am I doing? Okay, can I do that? Select a blueprint. Here, this. There we go. Not sure why I did that. Might as well do that one as well. Okay. All right, and I did have a little bit in the poison wyvern as far as stuff goes. Pyro, how are you doing? You usually just lurk, but you enjoy watching the streams. Well, I appreciate both. Lurking is just fine by me. It's good to know that people are out there, though. I mean, I see after I'm done with the stream anyway, I see the numbers and stuff, and I know people are out there, but it's good to know that there's different folks out there. All right. Let's see. So we're just going to repair this, and then we can put the rest of our polymer in the fridge. All right, repair. Oh, this doesn't even need polymer, but we're going to repair it anyway. There we go. Okay, so let's get our regular polymer, stick that in there. Get the organic, get that in the fridge. And I can feel better about myself. All right, transfer that stuff. And then I think, yeah, we'll just pull the rest of the organic polymer from the wyvern. There we go. So we got lots of organic polymer, at least until it spoils. I could drop some preserving salt in there. That might be a pretty good idea. I don't need this chitin. Drop that. There we go. Switch this around. do a couple other little busy things, and then we can go check our babies out. No, not this one. Drop that off. That off. Don't need that one, I guess. Okay. Did you draw your logo? No. Sandwich Paul drew my logo. All right. Okay. Let's just grab this meat here. I think I should be able to walk. Yeah. And drop that off. To the grill. There. Feel better about life now. Feel like I'm ready to go check on my babies. Speaking of which, though, those guys lay an egg, but it should be collected by this hatchery over here. Okay, we got a couple of giga eggs over here. One is ready to hatch out, so we'll do that as well. I just want to check these guys if I left any meat in them. Nope, okay. Something's under attack over here. All right, these guys are growing up. I think, yeah, they're not quite on the... Yeah, we're going to need to load this back up. Let's head... What are you doing there, dude? Try not to kill my other creatures here. Hey, settle down, everybody. Settle down. Let's see. Okay, bro, I think I'm going to head out. It's getting pretty late here in Pakistan. Well, I bet it is. Probably very late. Hey, you're welcome for the info, and like I said, thanks for stopping by the stream. Appreciate it. Okay, so put you in this hatchery just for now. Do I want to hatch out cars? Well, I do want. I know I want to hatch out this stuff. So I'm going to hatch out these 4 eggs in a second. Everybody should be pretty good. Who ate the turtle? You ate the turtle. Turtle eater. Okay. What about you? Did you get any turtle meat in there? No. All right, so let's drop off this turtle meat. There we go. And we just almost ready to hatch here. Let's just take a look over here and see what's up. Do have a bunch of cards and a bunch of wyvern eggs to hatch. What's over here? Theries. We should do it, Theory Army. That would be cool. We're not going to hatch them out today. We're going to focus on this other stuff. Oh, we do have a bunch more gigas, so I am going to hatch out all these gigas. Surprised I can move. Okay, so let's get these guys in here and we'll hatch what's ready. There we go. All right, let's get these guys over this way. Definitely going to watch you again. Okay, I'm glad to hear it. There we go. Pyro, I guess my idea for, and you may disagree with that's just fine, for the merch is just to have something that doesn't scream like a YouTuber, you know? It's just a logo and just something simple out there. And I guess I could have paid somebody something in order to do it, but I didn't. So yeah, so I know some people who bought the merch and they like it just for the logo. So that, especially the sort of embroidered patch looks pretty good, I think, on a hat and stuff like that. But I get what you're saying. That's your opinion, and I'm not probably going to change it just because I don't really have time to think about merch. And even I think like a pretty successful YouTuber sells very little merch. So I don't think it's really worth putting in all the time. It's better to put time into creating content than it is merch. But that's my opinion, and also just kind of the direction of this channel too. Okay. All right, so we are in pretty good shape with hatching stuff out. Let's go make another little meat run here and stuff like that. There we go. I want to top off the S Plus Nanny so I don't run out of food. If you put a lot of time into your merch, and you can overprice the hell out of it. I honestly, I've looked at like some other people's channels, and they're like, used to be like links and you could see like how much people actually sold of it, or at least that was possible. And honestly, my time is always going to be better spent making a how-to video than it will on merch. The percentage you actually get off of that merch is tiny. So it's like, I don't know, not even 10%. You know, as far as, you know, so if something sells for $20, you're getting like $1. I mean, you can, you know, you can set it higher, but then, you know, probably no one's going to really buy it. I don't know. It's just what I want to spend my time doing. So I honestly just probably made the merch so I can have a little of it. There we go. I've never bought any YouTube merch. I don't think I probably ever would, to be honest. So I think that's 99% of people. You know, if you got 1 million followers and you get 1,000 people to buy merch, I think you're probably doing pretty good. So I have nowhere near that. I just want it to be an option if people do want to have merch. Okay, so let's get this meat in this nanny. Pull all that raw meat. No, I just need it from this guy. There we go. So that's full. We get the rest of the meat over into the cooker, I think. Cook that meat, and then we'll get it into the feeding trough, and I think we're going to go look for taming opportunities. There we go. Whoa. There we are. This is weird. I am sort of in the world here. All right. Very interesting. Glad I got out of there and didn't fall through the map. Thank you, Ark gods. All right, pull the raw meat in here. Leave the rest of that in the... and dump that over there. I do need to check on my other guys as well. My collection, make sure they have food. But let's get some taming stuff ready. So we will need more cryopods. That is something we're definitely going to require. I hope that we will need them to bring new tames home. That should be enough. Go down in here. We'll need our other equipment as well. So, net gun, dark gun, nets. What else? Probably need some bolas. There we go. And then I need some darts. Those are going to be in the fridge. Just wanted to see if there's anything over here real quick. Nope. And we're going to need... What do we have for darts? That's pheromone darts. Those aren't what we need today anyway. And this kibble is going to be good to have. Kibble... bring a little bug repellent. You never know. Oh, I am going to be looking for a Cali, so I'm going to bring some beer along just in case. And then it seems like I should have one other thing. What is it? Darts. I think that should probably be it. Yeah. I think that's pretty good. All right, let's grab this guy over here. There we go. Yeah, I just did escape death there, glitching into the world. That was a little scary. All right, so let's leave that stuff there. Did I must have imprinted on everything. Oh, I think I had a couple of gigas actually to hatch out, didn't I? Those weren't quite ready. They should be ready now. Oh man, we're gonna have so many babies. I'm gonna have to come back every 6 hours and and fill the feeding troughs and stuff like that. Here we go. Yeah, we didn't finish hatching these guys out. So we're kind of giving up on finding new mutations, and we're just gonna go with what we got. There we are. Come on, gigas. Stuck in this Rex. There we go. Now they're moving. This is going to be very disorganized for a couple of days. There we are. Okay. See if I can imprint the rest of these. Do we have 3 here? Looks like it. You're stuck on the tail that hasn't grown out yet. There we go. Grab this guy out of here. All right. That's good. And there we go. All right, everybody's imprinted now. Making sure they're not following me. All right. Let's go check on the food situation over here and see if we can tame something. I'm sure hoping we can. All right. Hello, Bronto over there. Are we? There we go. Because I did kind of organize this collection a bit over here. So I did put out some gigas and some cars. So this is my 2 of each Noah's Ark kind of collection. And we're getting pretty close. You can see we're missing a Quetz and a Tepajara over there. Not everything is over here. Some things are in cryopods, and like the otters and stuff are back at base, as well as the Thylas. I keep those guys over there. All right. And food is pretty good. Looks like our fish eaters are going to need some fish. They only got 7 prime fish meat left. So we'll have to come back with some fish meat at some point. But we should be good for right now. All right, moving along. I'm wondering if I should break down and use the little bit cheaty dino scan function to see if we can find stuff, because if I'm after a couple of things, it would save some serious time. Because now, before I used to be able to go out and, like, you know, I had a huge list of things to tame, and now I've only got a couple of narrow things to do. So, because I'm thinking quets would be great for today. And yeah, there's all my tech creatures over there on the right. So let's use the dino scan. So I'm pretty sure that's a S Plus exclusive feature. Not 100% sure. We can go over here to our transmitter and we can look and see what's out there on the map. So let's zoom down and see about looking for Quetzal. So there's a 140. It does not tell me if it's male or female. There's a 140 and a 135, and they're kind of in the same area, and that's good enough. Let's see. Are you going to tame a Titanosaur? I am probably only going to tame one if I add a mod that so it doesn't respawn. Ah, look at these guys. So I spawned these guys in yesterday just to see if they would stick around, and they did. So that's good to know. So we're going to go after the Quets. So the dino scan, I'm guessing, is what you're saying, more of a quality of life thing than a super cheaty thing. Yeah, I could go either way on it. I don't think it's super cheaty, but I do like exploring the map and looking for creatures and stuff the old-fashioned way. So, but we're going to go look for these Quetzes, and then the other thing was the tape jar, Tepiara. So there's a 140. Let's go look for that one too. Check out for the tape jar quick. By the way, I need to bring in my net gun into the hotbar. And then I need, if we're going to do Tapijara tame, it would be a really good idea to have some rare flowers. It should be on Ragnarok, should be able to just find those on the beach. They're not that rare. So we'll just kind of cruise down here. Looking. Of course, now that I say that, I'm probably not going to be able to find them. I know in other parts of the beach they're not completely uncommon. Rare flowers, where are you? I don't think there's... I could get them in the swamp, but that's where I just spawned all those big nasty sky giga deals, and I don't really want to go in there. Alright, let's just zip back for some rare flowers. It's Tapiara. Yeah, that's probably the better way to pronounce it. I've heard it pronounced so many different ways, but I believe you are saying it the proper way. Tapiara. I think the J is an H. Close enough anyway. I feel like that's close enough. Bro, hello, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Just kind of chilling out here on Ragnarok. Trying to get the last of our dinos. Did some busy work earlier, doing a lot of hatching of eggs as well. Alright, I know I've got plenty of rare flowers in one of these refrigerators. This is the one. Let's put that in there. That should be pretty good. Let's do passive on you. Or you're already passive. Very good then. Not top. Okay. All right. right, so we just got to find one of these little birds. They're not really birds, I know. They're not dinosaurs either, as far as I know. They're reptiles of some kind. Say it. Say it, Pyro. No, I'm not going to do it. You can't make me. How about wyvern? How about I start just saying wyvern? That really gets under some people's skin. My best video, my best performing video, just views wise, I mispronounce wyvern as wyvern because that's how I heard it pronounced first. So I learned it wrong from someone, and then I repeated that, and then I still get complaints about it 6 years later. Wyvern's the right way to say it. Wyvern is not the right way to say it. Yeah, I first heard of it as wyvern, and then it's just like, it's not like, I don't know, it's not like a common knowledge. I never learned the difference in dragons between a dragons and a wyvern until I played this game. I didn't really care. I kind of still don't care a whole lot, but I get that some people do. I'm not seeing it though. I didn't write down its exact location. I know it's in his trench here, or this canyon somewhere. Yeah, it's wyvern, not wyvern. It's not that uncommon that people say wyvern, and I don't know where that came from. But I actually got it wrong from YouTube myself, from an Ark YouTuber before I was making videos. Or was it at the same time? I don't remember. It's been a long time. So I just passed on the mispronunciations. You call most of them by nicknames anyways, so don't really care much about the pronunciation. Yeah. The other thing too is, so I went to school for biology. That's what I do as my main career. Is that's a megatherium. I was looking for a calicotherium. Anyway, so I would hear botanists pronounce things differently. So like, the scientific names of plants, everything's got a genus and species names. So like Homo sapiens or whatever, everything's got the binomial name. And I've heard a lot of different pronunciations amongst professional, like botanists for plants, for instance. So I don't sweat trying to get these dinosaur names pronounced perfectly. I don't sweat it a whole lot. I try not to say things I'm bad at pronouncing, but yeah, we're gonna go look for those Quetzals. I might just tame both of them. We'll see. Do I know how to correctly say Gigantosaurus? So I just said it. Gigantosaurus. I don't think it's quite right, but that's I'll just say Gigantosaurus because that's what everybody else says, and I'll accept my fate. But yeah, you can let us know what the proper pronunciation is. Hey Rexes, or what's up down there? 55 and 100 aloes. Aloes would be fun too to breed. I had a bunch of them that I bred for actually just making a video on breeding. Or what was it? Imprinting bonus, I think it was what it was. Nobody even says Gigantosaurus. Yeah, they say Giga. Which would be Gigantosaurus. If you're saying Giga, then you would say Gigantus, right? Gigantosaurus, something like that. No one, I've never heard anybody say it that way. Kind of funny. Giga, short and sweet, exactly. Also kind of funny, like, you know, so many of these creatures in Ark are so way out of proportion. Like the Giga, for instance, I think it's actually smaller than a T-Rex, and in the game it's like, God, it must be 3 times the size. There's an O. Gigantosaurus. Gigantosaurus. Yeah, I'm bad at pronouncing things. I'm bad at pronouncing English, which is my first and only language. It's kind of embarrassing, but it's the way it is. All right, so there should be a Quetzal flying around here somewhere. Hopefully it is a male. Let's put our... Let's see, there we go. Let's put that back on. That'll help us spot it. Using the awesome spyglass. So let's just zigzag back through here. See if it magically appears. I try to do my best with the pronunciations. But, you know, I'm not going to worry about it too much. I did look up Calicotherium, though, which I think I'm pronouncing it right. At least that's what Google has me believing. All right. There's one. So, it is a 140 male. That is exactly what I need, although it looks pretty dull in color. Grab some stamina here and a drink of water. Alright, back. Boy, I really should have brought the Griffin instead so I can shoot off the back of it. Alright, looks relatively safe down there. Well, let's see here. So we're gonna dismount, switch to this. Where to go? Get him like that. Drop down here. I think we got him in a pretty good spot for right now. This is probably going to take a series of darts, or a series of nets rather. Where is the... There we go. Come on, Torpor. I hear a mantis down below, which I don't like. I think, yeah, that's what I hear for sure. Ooh, we might get lucky. And we're going to need exceptional killable. We're going to need 11. I don't know if I got enough. Oh, come on now. Oh, I think it's going to be one more. Yes. Okay, we got it down. Now, there's the mantis. I think we can interest this mantis into coming over here. Hello, mantis. Come on, mantis. Why is it not aggroed at me? I mean, I know I'm wearing ghillie armor, but it should be mad that I shot it. Oh, there's a couple mantises over here. Alright, well, let's clear up this area. It is pretty dangerous. I didn't see all those creatures over there, and then hopefully my area of attack doesn't take me too far. Getting some more organic polymer too. There we go, got rid of that guy. It doesn't really matter all that much, I agree. I know it's bothers some people a lot. So, I mean, I'd rather do it right than wrong, but it takes a lot of effort on my part. I'm not sure why. Okay. That will do it. Let's get this guy taming. Did we get any raw prime? Let's grab that. Yeah, because we do not have enough kibble for this guy. It says it's going to need 11, and we have 6. And let's do that. And I'm falling down. So if we were doing prime meat, it's going to take 28 prime meat if it was just prime meat, I think, and 22 or mutton. Let's go. Since we're not too far from the Highlands, let's just go grab some mutton. Let's go eat a sheep, and let's drop this hide. And I don't need this either. Hopefully that'll... I'm still pretty heavy. Drop. Again? What the... man, what is with this crashing business? So one thing I'm noticing actually is this crashed and then Twitch crashed at the same time. I wonder if there's a connection there. I'm guessing it's on my end of things, or like, you know, there's Ark is crashing on my computer and that's causing Twitch to crash or something like that. So I don't think it's my actual server. I'm glad it's not crashing my entire computer. And so this is... There we go. This is frustrating, but so far it's livable. There we go. Really should have brought some different stuff here. Okay. Back to work. We're going to go get that sheep. I mean, if the game's going to be down for 45 seconds or whatever that was, I can deal with that. For Ark problems, that's not too bad. Especially considering the way things used to be. So I did the series where I was trying to do go through all the maps and everything, but we skipped Aberration because for whatever reason, Aberration on multiple computers that I've had always crashes. And when Aberration crashes, it actually crashes. It'll often crash my whole PC. So I don't know. So it crashed on single player, and then I also played on a server for a bit, and it still crashes. So I was lucky if I could play for 10 minutes before it crashed. I don't know what the deal was with that. So we skipped Aberration in that series, and basically we skipped Genesis 1 because probably like my least favorite out of all those. I'm not a super fan of Genesis 2. But of all the ones I played, I guess the Island is my favorite. Hello, wyverns. Okay, we're after sheep. That's what we want. Oh, it's raining out. Refill my canteen here. Tech canteen, so nice. I know I said that before, but oh boy, I really should be checking out. Can I see? Yeah, we're gonna need some narcotic with that. Did we bring narcotic like a good boy? We did not bring it there, but hey, we got it on our wyvern friend. Nice. All right, so we'll be able to dose that guy up with the proper stuff. Sheep. You can never find a sheep when you need one. Mutton's a good thing to have in the game, though. It's always fun to see what's out here in the Highlands, too, as far as gigas and cars, even if I'm not looking for them officially here. Just got to reload this thing. It's only a 15. If I needed any giga hearts, that would be a good one to go after. But I don't, so I won't. They do eat up my sheep, though. I blame lack of sheep on gigas and cars. Do love the Highlands, though. One of my favorite biomes, just by the looks of it. Like the simplicity of it. I like to be able to see long distances. I like these vegetables that they put in and the little ruins. Just a happy place. If it wasn't for the aloes and the gigas and the cars, it'd be awesome. Place to just chill out, have a little farm on the map, raise some sheep, stuff like that. Shame about Aberration. It's a really cool map. Yeah, I'm hoping for whatever reason that happens, it doesn't somehow transfer over. And I think it's just a me issue. It's something in my files, which I've tried to a couple of times. I've deleted Aberration and reinstalled it and stuff like that. I've never done a complete reinstall of Ark. Okay, where are the stupid sheep? Never did a complete reinstall of Ark. I was afraid to do that, but so I've tried to fix the problem with my limited knowledge and have been unsuccessful. Speaking of unsuccessful, I don't think we're going to find any sheep. I know I didn't cruise the entire Highlands, but I don't want to get too far from that Quetz because it does need narcotic. Now, let's cut off this way a little bit. We got galleys. Got diplos. Got Equus. Got a Giga. I don't know. I guess we're out of luck. I mean, we did give us some prime meat, so I think we're gonna be just fine. But I figured we had a little bit of time, so we might as well come over here and look for sheep. All right, so we'll just cruise off this direction. See if we can find them off that way. All right. Well, I know they're getting rid of the official servers today or tomorrow. And I know we're not going to get any new content for Ark Survival Evolved, but I hope they do keep up their end of the bargain with, keeping the game up and running for many years to come, as far as with bug fixes and that sort of thing. Maybe major exploits and whatnot. I hope they give Ark another, 5-8 years worth of stable play. At least as stable as you can get in this particular game. Because that would be a real bummer if in a couple of years you can't play the game. Because you shouldn't have to upgrade to Ark Survival Ascended in order to get your Ark experience. Welcome back, Pyro. Had a little crash. You might have missed that, but we're back. Yeah, it'd be very disappointing if they didn't. Yep, they say they're going to, so I hope they do. But if they're not making money off of it, that's a corporate thing. It's like, because you got to think they got to keep it running on, many different platforms. PC, Xbox, PlayStation, a couple of versions of the Xbox and the PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, it's a lot lot to keep track of. I would assume anyway. I'm certainly not a software developer from my very limited understanding of it. It's not going to be easy, so it will be probably expensive, and there's not going to probably be a huge incentive to do it in this corporate capitalistic world. Wow, it just torched at 140. All right, we got to get rid of this guy, whatever it is. Getting a little too close to my Quetzal. All right, I'll give us some fresh prime meat, though. Okay, let's get this guy down here. And let's get that fresh prime meat. And now let's give it some narcotic. There we go. Just give him some fresh stuff here. And then we're going to go with this. I'm going to put on some bug repellent just so I don't... Hopefully the bugs that are around here don't bother me. Oh, I forgot this guy was on follow. There we go. Land, please. I'll just wait. Let's see. Can't find a Giga on the island. So... that's not uncommon. Gigas and Karkars are really... they're pretty darn rare spawns, and sometimes you just don't get them. So you can go to the areas where they do spawn, and you can gobble up the other creatures that are there to hopefully get a respawn, or if you're on, you know, your own server or single player, you can do a dino wipe and try that way. Sometimes you have to do a couple of them in order to find something at all, really. Let's see. All right, so I Googled it, and the way you're saying dinosaur, Gigantosaurus the Theropod, what we were talking about is the Gigantosaurus from Ark, which is the theropod. Yep. Yep. So... and the way you are saying it is the dinosaur Gigantosaurus from the Theropod. Oh, Theropod. Yeah, that's like Brontos and stuff. Gigantosaurus, Theropod. Oh, okay. There's an O there. Okay. Well, all right. It's confusing. It's the Giga. I'll just keep saying it the way I've been saying it, even if it is incorrect. Just because that's what I'm used to. And it's getting too late in the game to change now. Sometimes I will switch, in my pronunciations of things, I will switch like... oh, there's the... just put that in there. I do put A's instead of O's or whatever in my pronunciations, which is probably annoying to some, but you know. Also, the Giga was actually slightly longer and taller than the Rex, but much lighter. Yeah, not quite as beefy and strong. You could be a sick paleontologist. There we go. We'll get rid of that guy. All right, so how are we doing here? Are we waking up? Do want to tame this thing, so want to make sure. Let's go look at its actual torpidity here. See if it's going up or down right now. So it's going down. Let's give it a bunch here. Okay, so we only got one more kibble left for this guy to munch. Let's see. Damn, I can tell the difference between a Giga and a Giga, but I can't spell paleontologist. Yeah, I noticed that, but see, I wasn't going to give you a hard time about it. Forgot the ist. I can figure out what you're talking about. All right. Sometimes it can be a challenge, though. All right, I don't want to accidentally hit you, but I do want to get rid of this little spider friend. Did I hit it? No. There we go. Now we're cooking them. One over here. There. Another one? Wow. Okay. And again, it crashed my player on Twitch. Maybe Twitch is crashing it. That wouldn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Computers don't make any sense to me. This is obnoxious. There we go. Yeah, this is the third crash today. I think the last stream of Ark we had one crash. I think it was just one. No idea what's going on. Because it just says like server timeout or whatever, right? See. I'm glad it's not single player, because single player would be losing my progress and stuff. And that would be super frustrating. Also, it would take forever. It would take a lot longer for the map and stuff to load in. Okay. I have too much stuff. Kind of funny, I made all those runs for organic polymer, and now I just got some just because I'm defending this Quetzal. I got more than I need defending a Quetzal. And I am overburdened here, pretty much. Sneaky suspect. I have a lightning wyvern, and I want to raise it like you did with the nanny, but don't know how to do it exactly. So, depending upon your rates, you can... So what a nanny does, the nanny will just basically automatically feeds and automatically imprints the dinos when they're babies. So with the wyvern, it's a little bit different because wyverns, well, if you don't put wyvern milk in the nanny, then it's, you know, not, well, it's not that different, I guess. You just need to put wyvern milk in the nanny. But what I usually do is, because my rates are high enough as far as the maturity rate is, I don't even actually really need wyvern milk if I'm careful and like heal up. Sometimes you'll need to heal up the baby with a snow owl or a daedon so it doesn't, because it's going to be starving a little bit. Excuse me. We gotta get rid of some of this meat, some of this organic polymer. I'll try to take most of it. So if you've got wyvern milk, you know, put it in the nanny. The nanny also kind of works like a refrigerator, so it keeps things from spoiling for a lot longer than it normally would. But the thing the nanny's going to do is it's automatically going to imprint on those creatures, so you're going to get that imprinting bonus, which is wonderful. And you don't have to have what it's asking for. So if it's asking for a certain kibble or whatever, that doesn't have to be in the nanny. It just imprints it. So it's makes life a lot easier that way. I hope that makes sense. And then it's like a feeding trough, so you have to be in a certain range of your babies, which, you know, makes sense. And you can, there's an option to show the range on the nanny as well. That's why I can't play single player. I've rage quit too many times after crashing and losing a lot of progress. Yeah. So one thing you can do in single player is you can force the game to save. Because I'm not sure what the save, like it auto saves, and I'm not sure what the interval is, if it's like 15 minutes or half an hour or something. It's a decent amount of time. But like if, for instance, right now, if I was playing single player and I was like, yes, I knocked this out. So knocking out a Quetzal is is not easy, and so I would just use the cheat code. You pull up on PC, hit tab, and then just hit save world, and then it'll save. But I'm on a server, so that doesn't work right now, but that's what I would do. So if the game crashed, then it would load up that particular time, and then as soon as like a creature like a Quetzal or something would be tamed, then I would force it to do it again. But that was when Ark used to crash all the time for me, but now it's relatively rare, with the exception of Aberration, of course. My game crashed and I lost my shadow main. Yeah, that stinks. Found it 2 days later, so that's good. That's when my game will crash the majority of the time when I'm saving. Oh, really? So it crashes when you save. I crashed once and the 180 Tech Rex I was taming fell through the floor. Ugh, that sucks. Yeah, that really stinks when that happens. Alright, so since we did crash, we did lose our little tracker, which is no big deal. I think I better dose this guy again. Alright, we're gonna give it... And we're gonna need more raw prime meat. I'm wondering if I should go back and just make kibble. I'm gonna need it anyway. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think we're just gonna head back and make kibble. Probably by the time I come back, we won't need it, but it gives me something to do. So we'll fly back to base and go do that. Hopefully we don't crash. So that's 3 crashes today. So what is that, every 45 minutes or something like that? Game's crashing, puking out on us. Very weird. Yeah, this gives us an opportunity to look for other creatures to tame too. But our list is getting smaller. We do need the Calicatherium. Interesting thing about pronouncing words is they can you can have different pronunciations in different like geographic areas, and then they'll still be correct. Language is very weird. You can have different spellings, pronunciations. You can have one word that means many different things. One word's that's spelled the same but pronounced differently depending upon how you're using it. Aloes are so loud. What the hell? One thing about crashes, and that's why I don't like running very many mods, is because if you have a bunch of problems, I'm not sure what mod is causing the crashes. That's why I try to run as few as... Did I forget to do the Twitch in the description? Oh, sorry about that. I thought I had it in there. Well, I probably can copy and paste that, I think, while I'm doing this. Get some stamina. I'll play that X out and crash the thing. Let's see. Do this. Content. Go over here. There we go. Make the copy. And then I think I can come back here. Let's see. Edit. There we go. Paste. Save. All right. That should be fixed now. Thanks for pointing that out. All right. Let's head back over here. So yeah, I am streaming over on Twitch too. If you'd rather watch me over there, or if you'd like to give me a follow, I do appreciate that. And thanks again, Pyro, for pointing out I forgot the link in the description. get that for next time. All right, let's head up this way. So we need... Can't remember what the name of the kibble was. I remember it's yellow. Is it extraordinary? I think is what we needed. Yeah, extraordinary. Should have plenty of ingredients for it. And we're 77% tamed, so... What do we have for taming effectiveness? It's not letting me look at it. It's not that important. It'd be nice to have the best Quetzal that we can have in case someday we like, hey man, wouldn't it be great to breed up some Quetzals, and then we've already got some decent ones. So that would be handy, but that's one reason why I'm getting a male and female of each one, because if I decide, you know, at some point, hey, I want to do something fun with whatever creature, then I can just breed up some really good ones without having to go look for tames and whatnot. Just kind of a fun challenge too. That's the main reason. All right. Consumables, crafted foods, exceptional kibble is what we need. So let's just do up 20 of those because I'm sure we'll need them at some point. And we can look at how we're doing here. So we got 99.6% taming effectiveness. Oh yeah, we just went up just a tiny bit with that. We might be on raw meat right now. Yeah, we're probably broke down and it's eating raw meat, so it's going to take quite a long time on just raw meat. So this is probably a good idea. So we got 10 of those. I'll just wait for the whole 20. Otherwise I'm going to forget about it in here anyway. Okay, so. But I think we're making some pretty good progress with all the egg hatching and stuff today and getting the Quetzal. Hopefully, knock on wood, something doesn't come and eat it while we're away. Kind of wish. I guess if it's starving, it's going to be losing taming effectiveness quickly. So I guess I'm glad it's not starving. We might as well drop off this polymer right away because it's weighing us down. Yeah. Oh, sorry. You said, is there a certain healing dino? Yeah. My favorite would be snow owls. They're not available on every map, of course. But Daeodons should be available, I think, everywhere there are wyverns. So Daeodons, the little pig guys, those guys can be set to passive healing. They will eat a ton of food while they're doing it. But let's get that organic polymer. There we go. That'll help. What do I have that's weighing me down? I don't really know. I guess it's just a little bit of everything is weighing me down. Okay, we got to get back to our quets. And away we go. 79%. Yeah, so Daeodons are awesome. You've been working on 5 months for Genesis episode 6, so it must be super good, right? Well, yeah, sure, it's that good. I've been on vacation. I haven't been working on it for that long. I've been on vacation from it. Okay, the Daeodon on Lost Island do what do they eat and you knock them? Let's see. So Daeodons are meat eaters. They eat a ton. So probably want to look it up on dododex.com if you're not familiar with that. That will give you taming calculators and it'll show you how much you need to feed them, how much time it's going to take, and how much narcotic you can use. So very helpful. But Daeodons are going to be, preferring. They have a kibble that they prefer, and if you can make that, that's definitely the way to go. Otherwise, they're going to eat tons of raw prime meat or raw mutton or something like that. It's going to be the next best thing to tame up a Daeodon with. And you're probably going to need narcotics with them too. Speaking of which, I don't think we'll probably need more narcotics here, but we'll definitely give this Quetzal some more just to be safe. I haven't played Ragnarok on single player for a long time. I know in the Highlands there were a few spots where I would go and then the frame rate would just drop really poorly. I wonder if that ever got fixed. I'm guessing not. Because like on the center there's a cave where like things just don't stop spawning, and eventually it gets so bad like my frame rate will drop down to like single digits unless I do dino wipes like very frequently. All right, moving along here. Hopefully nothing crazy over here. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Come here. You're not eating my Quetzal, are you? I don't think it is. I think it's just trying to walk through it. Okay, that Arthropleura is gone. That one's just trying to... Can I grab it? Yes. Oh, hopefully it didn't hit the Quetzal. Wasn't sure what else to do there. I think still that was probably the best idea. But you're going to pay for that. Pay for scaring me at least. There, you're toast. Alright, Quetzal. Let's get you this kibble. Hopefully I actually put it in my inventory. That would stink if I didn't. Taming effectiveness is 99%, so it definitely worked. Okay. And then let's give it the rest of this narcotic. There we go. So we had taming effectiveness 99.0%. We're going to get 69 levels. Probably going to go down to 68. But that works out pretty good. 82% tamed. Man, so much chitin. Wish I could just tell this thing not to collect chitin anymore. There we go. Very good. Whoa. Something just spawned over here because I saw these snakes and they just like jumped really far. So we're gonna kill everything but try and not to eat it now. So hopefully that'll slow the spawns down in this area. Alright, that guy's dead. Gotta be careful that it doesn't attract stuff too. Let's get rid of this dude over here. There we go. You got super lucky they didn't hit it, that's for sure. So I guess they did make the right decision. Looking forward to it. I'm not going to complain. Well, I don't know if... Yeah, I'm just not going to complain. I got lucky that I didn't have to do a dino wipe to get a decent level guy. Die. Leave me alone. I don't want you here. Did I get everybody? This thing keeps healing itself up. There we got him finally. When you need it, you can't find it, but when you don't need chitin, you find a lot. Yeah, that's for sure. Chitin's like that, keratin a little bit. Hide is definitely like that. It's like when I don't need it, it's weighing you down, and then when you need it, it's like, oh, I need 10,000 hide to make this super Rex saddle, and I only have 6. Now I gotta go farm hide for half an hour. Alright, well this is going a lot faster now that we gave it the proper kibble. Probably only needs 1 or 2 bites of kibble. I'll just keep flying around killing stuff. That stuff goes pretty good. It's a pretty decent wyvern. Whoa, look at all these dudes. This is too much stuff to kill, I think. Burn, baby, burn. Try not to eat it so I don't get loaded down with chitin and raw meat. Scorpions don't really seem to care. Not too interested. Yeah, we're running out of stam though. Hey, scorpion. You're tough. I do need to raise up my lightning wyverns because I don't have good lightning well, yeah, I don't have any good lightning wyverns that I'm ready to take out. I do have some breeding. I do have a breeding pair. I remember when you couldn't breed wyverns. That's relatively recent in Ark, I think. Falling, not landing. Get some stamina over here, and then we can go fry some more scorpions. That will be good. Everything's looking good. As far as I can tell anyway. As far as the stream quality goes, we had a little bit of a hiccup for a while, but got better. Still... you don't have really good upload speed. It's hard to stream on 2 platforms at once. Alright. Hey, we got a Quetzal. Wonderful. Tamed up at level 209. Put this shotgun away. Let's go check out your stats. Very dark looking bird. Let's get him back. Alright, so we only used up 2 kibble. That's cool. Stats. So this little bird here has got 8,364. No, it's not a real bird. Stamina is 2,640. And let's see, weight 1,344. Melee damage 269. So probably be a pretty good bird for using as like a cargo plane. I wish you could tame dragons instead of stealing eggs in the cave. Oh yeah. That'd be kind of fun. Wyverns were made breedable like 3 years ago. Yeah, well, it seems they've been out a long time. They've been out like 5 years. So I spent a couple of years with non-breedable wyverns. So I guess it seems like a long time. Uh-oh. Maybe I just didn't... maybe it just took me too long to get around to actually breeding them. Maybe that's the issue. Alright, so I'm going to cruise through here and see if we can find our tape jar. I'm not... is that the full name of the creature, the actual real name? Because sometimes they're abbreviated, like out of the box. Like parasaurs, I think, are always been abbreviated in Ark anyway. Yeah, we might as well check this out too. No reason not to. Unless we can't land. There we go. Yep, don't need any of that. think I finally set my... I think the server by default was set higher than the default setting was for loot crate quality. Not sure. Can't remember for sure, but I got it set back to a real Ark default now. Okay. So tape jar is just the genus name. Okay. Or are there any other tape jar species? That would be interesting to know. I always think it's a bit weird, or like how confident like paleontologists can be in the actual finding of species. Like, especially if you only have, like, sometimes the species is just made from one. Whoa, look at all these guys falling down. Is determined from just like one fossil. And how do you know it's not just like some intermediate like size variant? You know, like it's not quite as old, or maybe it had, I don't know, a little bit of a, you know, birth defect or something like that. How can you be certain? I guess you can never be certain, but how confident can you be that you are actually finding a different species? Yeah, I'm not seeing any Tepiara. I should just try saying it I should try saying it differently every time, just like Pyro types my name differently every time. Okay, there's some bears. So we're going to get this brand new Quetzal back to our collection. Our Ark of the Noah variety. Do we have... Oh, here's a bunch of Calicotheriums. We have this guy, 20... Is that also a 20? Or is it just take 145 male and a 20? Okay, I think we need a female. We'll be able to find that out in just a minute. And then also, let's see if we have enough beer. Yeah, you can't take this game too seriously, right? When you have to sneakily feed beer to this guy. 10. Okay, we got enough beer. We got 14, I believe. Yes, I do notice. All right, so Quetzal drop off it is. Oh, I got hit there. Didn't even do anything wrong that time. Just flying by. Hit by a stray Bronto tail. Okay, before I forget about the Calicotherium situation, let's go see what we have. It is, no, that's the wyvern I'm on. Yeah, we already have a male, so we need a female. So 145 female, I definitely would be heading back to tame that one. But let's get this Quetzal. Yeah, both of these Quetzals are very dark. And let's put this away to not completely crash our frame rate here. Nice. They look very... This one is actually much more colorful than the other one. It's got this purple, these purple highlights versus gray on gray. So what was the stats of this one? I don't know if we put any levels into here. You're 194, so you probably don't have anything. And then you were 209, so definitely better Quetzal from that standpoint. Don't know about the actual stats, but that's okay. Kind of wondering if I want to look for Calicotherium. I think the place I usually try to find them is just right up kind of around the corner, so we'll do that. take one last look over there for Calicotheriums. Does beer spoil, by the way? No, it doesn't spoil. I didn't think it did. Maybe it gets warm, but it doesn't spoil. So I luck out sometime, or have luck sometimes finding them on this little cliff ledge over here. No, I'm not going to change my name. It is surprisingly difficult to come up with a name. Especially one that hasn't been taken already. That seems almost nearly impossible unless you make up a word. Or have a very unique spelling for it. Yeah, sometimes I find Calicotheriums up here, but it doesn't appear like I'm going to have luck right now. Alright. Let's cruise back to base then. So I think that's probably going to do it for today. We're going to have the premiere of the Genesis, long-awaited Genesis episode 6, which is back from vacation. So that's going to be tomorrow at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. We'll be back with a live stream on Sunday at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. We'll be spawning in bosses to fight here. So then bosses on Ragnarok, not the bosses that are on Ragnarok. We'll save those for a legit fight later on, but we're going to spawn the bosses in like out in the desert or something like that on Sunday. And we're going to use our new, hopefully these guys don't starve to death, these new Rexes and Gigas and stuff like that for that. So everybody, thank you very much for your comments and coming along. If you're watching the replay, feel free to comment down there too. I will see the comments on the replay and say hello. So